Deborah Bay the favourite. Bunny is on the roll. Nearly there. Racing, field away. Deborah Bay scorched out, has the lead. Wally Baxter going pronto. Human Instinct is on the move, trying to duck between runners. Getting around them as Apollo King back on the inside to another Russ, and Chief Baxter after jumping slowly is last. On the turn they are, and Deborah Bay. Human Instinct comes after Deborah Bay, who still has the lead down towards the line. Deborah Bay will beat Human Instinct. Another Russ is going to take third in front of Going Pronto. Brindy's Bro was next, and Apollo King behind those to Wally Baxter, and Chief Baxter is last across. Great beginning. Deborah Bay, number 3, no worries after the jump. Just had them coming off the back straight, and it was the end of the story. Brilliant beginning, just flew out, and that was it. Human Instinct went good from out wide. It did cop the track pretty well, got over near the rail, but just found Deborah Bay. And too much grunt, and it's been a nice win here, Deborah Bay. Bunny closing, set, racing. Oh, missing it a bit here was Clady Noan out the back door. Fast beginning up Brassador straight to the top and clears out now. Ondo Power Spice, and running on the outside of that then is Brent. James is being followed around by next is Opawa, Buck's Eye. Back behind those Springs Eternal and War Cloak. They're on the turn, and Brassador's off and gone. After it comes Opawa Spice, but Brassador to the line. Beats Opawa Spice. Opawa Buck's Eye is third, fourth over Brent. Springs Eternal and War Cloak, and behind those to James and Clady Noira's last after botching the start. Nice performance here. And Brassador quickly into stride, straight to the top, pretty much like Deborah Bay in the first. Had them coming off the back, and that was the end of the story. Debut run was a goodie for third. This has been a much better performance. Bit of future here, isn't it? This is a really nice run. It wasn't bad from Opawa Spice either. Cleared the ruck and gallops into second spot, and it did take some ground off of Brassador on the run home, but at this stage you're spending your money. Yeah, very nice. Another key to inside. Ready, racing. Flying out was Opawa Darcy, straight to the top. Roadworks comes after it, wider out, then Sailor's Collar. Opawa Express is being followed. Pakeko Prowler, Subterfuge, back behind those then. Another key in Homebush Naki. Homeward bound, Roadworks hits the lead. Opawa Darcy gives chase down towards the line. Roadworks is going to win. Roadworks beats Opawa Darcy. Pakeko Prowler takes third. Subterfuge might be next in. It's in a photo with Sailor's Collar, who was out wide. And back behind those two, Opawa Express, and another key is the last one to go by. See what I mean about a motor. Number 7, Roadworks. That's been that was like the Prawley Park run. That was a beaut. Opawa Darcy was out the best, but have a look at Roadworks. He just goes by and hits the front as though Opawa Darcy's tied to the fence. Favourite red rug inside alley was set, racing, flew out. Carburetor put 2 on them. Hitting the chase now is Thrilling Shrimp and Joiner Kersey, and trying to get around the outside Pakeko Warrior, Homebush Riley. Back in behind those then is Thunder Dragon, and out the back door is Opawa Verva. Round the turn they come, Carburetor the inside. Out to gun it down is Pakeko Warrior, and further out to Homebush Riley. Pakeko Warrior, Homebush Riley, Carburetor, Joiner Kersey. Making ground late was Opawa Viv, might be the next to go by. Over on the outside of those, Thrilling Shrimp was next in. Another Bell, and Thunder Dragon is last. Pakeko Warrior, number 6, loomed up at the turn. And will score and score nicely. No excuses, Carburetor. Just flew out, put 3 lengths on them. But here they come. Homebush Riley and Pakiko Warrior. They storm after it. The other 3 are fall flat to the boards in behind. Stenson, the favourite, out wide, racing. He's out well too, Stenson. Forging his way to the front is Homebush Slinky. Stenson's wider out. Right in behind those then to She's Keen. Drives up on the inside. Next is Moon and Sea. Pakiko Thunder. Back on the inside to Homebush Coral. Well back in the field now. As they turn and go is another Jamie. It is Homebush Slinky on top. Homebush Slinky. Glennis Goodsey comes after it. Homebush Slinky. Glennis Goodsey. Then we got photos. Homebush Coral was right there in the middle. Stenson was down on the inside and wider out to Moon and Sea, doing good work late in the piece. In behind those to another Jamie, and She's Keen is the last one to go by. Homebush Slinky, number 3, is the one here for John McInerney. It's at about, it's at big money, I think. It was one of the best out forged to the front. Stenson had his shot out wide, but there was a bit of trouble. He collared the one there, Stenson didn't. She's Keen went right out the back door. Glennis Goodsey's going to run home pretty well, and that Moon and Sea put in some nice work late in the piece as well. Power Larry 3, set, off, feel away. Missing it like Kinks. Best out on the outside. What I Like goes straight to the top. After it comes Thrilling Hunt, who runs second up on the inside. Then to Opawaloi Falante. Round the outside of those is Regallan. Back in behind him to Heritage Watch and La Kinks is amongst the tail ender. Opawalari's back with it. What I Like is on top. It's cleared out by a couple of lengths. Good go, the minor money. Falante the inside. What I Like beats in photos. We've got Falante, Heritage Watch and Opawaloi. Heritage Watch came quickly the last bit. In behind those to Thrilling Hunt and Opawalari. Back behind them were La Kinks, and Regallan is one of the last to go by. Good old go here. What I Like. Money right on the mark. Scorched to the front. And it was game over on the turn. And it was a big battle for the minor money. That Heritage Watch came home like a train. Just absolutely mowed them down. It's going to get some of the minor money, but not the major slice. That goes to the 8. Smash Rumour, the inner, was set racing. Smash Rumour's best away up to join it on the outside as Sandy Claus runs to second. Driving to drive in the middle is San Sebastian. Next on the outside is Starburst Terry, and behind those to 1Z and Opawa Opal. And at the back is Opawa Bart. Round the turn for home, Smash Rumour. Idle Girl pokes up on the inside, coming strongly. Smash Rumour holding them down towards the line. Smash Rumour, Opawa Opal, Idle Girl. Late was Opawa Bart. 1Z's behind those. 1Z's going to be followed across by Starburst Terry. Back to Sandy Claus, and San Sebastian is last in. Smash Rumour number 10, he was the one. Come up with the number 1 Ellie. 10-2 battle. Late was Opawa Opal. And Idle Girl was poking up in the middle. He was marginally best out. Sandy Claus had a shot early. San Sebastian, who finished last, drives up and just might have momentarily headed them all. I don't know what happened to it because it came home last. Just got swamped the last bit. Good performance here. Idle Girl looked momentarily as though it was going to get there, but it just kept digging. And Opawa Opal gets up on the inside, 10, 2, 3, and 4. That's the way they've gone by. Bunny is rolling. Nearly there. Racing. Out like a rocket. Wheelchair Norm straight to the top. Over the outside, coming after it to Zopawa, stretching wider out to Homebush Kelso. Running up as Homebush Page. A check there out the back when Homebush Rocky. And back there as Homebush Kelso cops some check. Wheelchair Norm's off and gone here. He's away in front. Smash That heads the chase after it down towards the line. Wheelchair Norm. Power Stretch will get second. There's a raffle third. Out wide is Zorba the Greek. Up on the inside is Botany Win. Right there as well was Smash That. There's a big bunch of them. Homebush Kelso and Homebush Page, and along with those to Homebush Rocky, all in a bunch, but Wheelchair Norm out on his own. Number 2, 6 at them late. And Zorba the Greek's going to get a piece of the minor money as well. Game over just after the start, straight to the top. And never in doubt, really. Good go the minors, though. There was dogs coming from everywhere for the minor money. He's just an out-and-out professional, this dog. He just does it so well. .au start point, Bunny on the roll. Off, feel away. Out well on the inside, lots of Bearsies has the lead, running after it, costing money the outside. Then came Opawa Idol, Matty Hookie the outer. Right in behind those into Elby McLeod. Backlot got checks here. Homebush Bruno's out the back door. Out with it, Flying Swan and Homebush Herald. They turn and go, and it is lots of Bearsies. Opawa Idol the outside quickly runs up. Opawa Idol, lots of Bearsies. Matty Hookie, photo fourth. Elby McLeod all costing money. Back behind those to Homebush Herald, who was making ground late in the race. Behind them, the ones that copped the checks, Homebush Bruno and Flying Swan. It looked like the one halfway when they turned the corner, but Opawa Idol mowed it down. And as expected, just a touch too good. The one flew out, the 3 gave it a bit of a shake early on in the race, but just stalking them along the rail was the favourite Opawa Idol. And those back lot all got just a little bit of backwash, and they were non-players the last 4 as they turn and go. He just had to work into the clear. Opawa Idol did so, and off and gone the last bit. Will beat the 1. Matty Hookie is into 3rd, and 4th might be the 4, don't know. Photo there. The inside 2, Homebush Howard 3, set, off, feel away, came out in a perfect line here, breaking it early is Bound to Erupt on the outside, driving underneath it to Homebush Howard, they're the 2 at the moment, right behind them is Opawa Diesel, running up on the inside, thrilling Marty. Opawa Diesel went wide, took out Expect Delay, at the back of the field Opawa Tom and Zipping Sunny. Now it's changed, Homebush Howard hightails it for home, over on the outside, Bound to Erupt. Homebush Howard will beat Bound to Erupt. Opawa Tom is 3rd, 4th over Zipping Sunny. Then on the outside, Thrilling Spell, these were all wrecked. In behind those to Thrilling Marty. Opawa Diesel did the damage, and Expect Delay's last in. Homebush Howard, number 3, too good here. Bound to Erupt gave chase. They were all skirmished a bit across the top. The one dog went out. He just went wide on the bend. He's been here before. Yeah, he has. Should have done that. And that's what it did to the field. Spread them far and wide. 3 will beat 7. Opawa Tom, and doing the best of the rest might be Zipping Sunny the inside 4th over. That's the 10th. Shambo from 1. Set, racing. Out first, Shambo leads them. Immediately Wrinkles moves up on the outside and hits the lead. Wide around on the track is No More Beers. He's running into the race. Back along the rail into another Jewel. There's a bit of a gap to the rest. Opawa Laz well back in the field is Homebush Spike. Their history, the back lot. Up they come and Wrinkles off and gone. Wrinkles down the line will beat another Jewel. Opawa Laz is third and fourth over is Shambo. In behind those to Lena Allen. No More Beers. He's next to go by. And there was no chance for Rain Check and no chance for Homebush Spike, who was last all the way and last in. Two good Wrinkles. Second best to leave, but quickly went to the front. And that was the end of that. Wrinkles bolts it. It was JT Mack, 5 for the afternoon. Just powers to the front here. And 4 Dog causes a bit of carnage. No chance for Lena Allen and Rain Check. They were wiped out on the bend. But this was done and dusted when they turned the corner. Another Jewel tried hard to peg it back. And Opawa Laz. Bushbuck barrier spot. Set racing. He's out pretty well too. Om Nom Nom, the best beginning though, makes his way to the lead. Coming after on the outside is No Bro, runs up to second. Oh, skirmish out when Homebush grew with a bang. Well back is Kingman and Opawa Hog. They're all out of business, the back lot. Om Nom Nom turns first. Coming after it is Homebush Buck down the outside. Om Nom Nom takes the last from Pukeko Bolt. Photo with Kingman. Behind those came No Bro. The next one to go by would be up in behind those two. No Bro, it's been followed back behind them. Opawa Hog and White, he's gone, and Paul Homebush grew. Crashed to the deck off the back straight. Wow. Number 6, Om Nom Nom. We'll take this out. I told you there's always a skirmish in the last. There always is for some reason. Om Nom Nom. Big run from Pukeko Bolt. It's going to get up and grab Homebush Buck in the last little bit. And No Bro, well, I think it will. Yeah, it will just.